Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to welcome our guest of honor, the Right Honorable Datuk Petinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari bin Tun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, Premier of Sarawak. Honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the National Anthem Negaraku, followed by the Anthem of Sarawak, Ibu Pertiwiku. Terima kasih. Thank you very much. Please be seated.
In Sarawak, a beautiful land, engineers strive, never tire. Building infrastructure, grand buildings, connecting hopes, reaching dreams. Engineer of Sarawak, heroes of the time, with new technology, facing challenges, weather changes, we shall tackle, building a future for generations. Roads and bridges are constructed with clear vision and determination, facing some unpredictable weather. Engineer of Sarawak, we are proud of you. Engineer of Sarawak, heroes of the time, with new technology, facing challenges, weather changes, we shall tackle, building a future for generations. Engineer of Sarawak, we are proud of you. 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 Proud of you.
Let's hear it for our opening act, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much to our performers featuring our talented young IEM Sarawak student members for the inspiring rendition of Heroes of the Time, an original song for Sarawak engineers that truly captures the essence of Sarawak, where resilience meets innovation and our engineers lead the way to a sustainable future. As we all know, back then in Sarawak, remote communities were separated by rivers, mountains, and dense forests, making connection seem impossible. But our engineers dream boldly, facing harsh terrains and unpredictable challenges. They transform barriers into bridges, turning isolation into opportunity with resilience and determination. That same spirit that drives us forward as we embrace new technologies and sustainable practices to face the challenges of climate change. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we celebrate these heroes of the time and the shared vision of a sustainable and greener Sarawak. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam Sarawak maju dan makmur. Our guest of honor, the Right Honorable Datuk Petinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari bin Tun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, Premier of Sarawak. The Honorable Datuk Amar Professor Dr. Sim Kuhian, Deputy Premier and Minister of Public Health, Housing and Local Government, Sarawak. The Honorable Datuk Sri Haji Julahi bin Haji Narawi, Minister for Utility and Telecommunications, Sarawak. The Honorable Datuk Amar Haji Muhammad Abu Bakar bin Mazuki, Sarawak State Secretary. The Honorable Datuk Engineer Aidil Lariwo, Deputy Minister for Infrastructure Development, Sarawak. Yang Berusaha, Professor Engineer Jeffrey Chiang Chung Luin, President of Institution of Engineers Malaysia. Yang Berusaha, Engineer Stephanie Sim Hui Kang, Chairman of IEM Sarawak Branch. Yang Berusaha, Engineer Dr. Angelia Liu, Organizing Chairperson for the IEM Sarawak Annual Dinner 2024. To all distinguished guests, heads of department, invited guests, fellow engineers, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, selamat datang, and a warm welcome to Institution of Engineers Malaysia, or IEM Sarawak Annual Dinner 2024, theme Building Resilience Through Climate Action. Let's hear it for IEM Sarawak, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a special night as we gather to celebrate Sarawak's engineering fraternity. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, to further welcome us here this evening, may we invite on stage Engineer Dr. Angelia Liu to deliver her welcoming remarks. Engineer Dr. Angelia, please.
Very good evenings. The Right Honourable Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Adbur Rahman Zohari, Tun Abang Dato' Abang Haji Openg, Premier of Sarawak, the Honourable Dato' Amar Professor Dr. Sim Kui Hian, Deputy Premier of Sarawak, Minister of Public Health, Housing and Local Government Sarawak, the Honourable Dato' Sri Haji Julaihi bin Haji Narawi, Minister for Utility and Telecommunications Sarawak, the Honourable Dato' Amar Haji Muhammad Abu Bakar bin Mazuki, Sarawak State Secretary, the Honourable Dato' Engineer Aidil Lariwu, Deputy Minister for Infrastructures and Development and Port Development Sarawak, Yang Berusaha Professor Engineer Jeffrey Chiang Chun Lun, our President, Institution of Engineer Malaysia, Yang Berusaha Engineer Stephanie Sim Hui Kang, our Chairman, IEM Sarawak, distinguished guests, heads of department, invited guests, fellow engineers, member of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome to the IEM Annual Dinner 2024. It is a pleasure to have all of you here. This evening, we come together to celebrate, reflect, and reconnect, setting aside for a moment the challenges and demands of our daily responsibilities. First, let me express our heartfelt appreciations to the Yang Amat Berhormat Premier of Sarawak and our Sarawak government for your unwavering support and commitment to the engineering community. This consistent backing, even for events like our annual dinner, reflects a unique dedication to strengthening Sarawak engineering ecosystem. Your leadership, Yang Amat Berhormat Premier, has been nothing short of transformative, empowering not only engineers but all Sarawakians to strive for a brighter, more sustainable future. We are privileged to have Yang Berhormat Premier, Yang Berhormat Deputy Premier, Sarawak Ministers, our State Secretary and Head of Departments to join us this evening in such a friendly setting. Thank you to the IEM President, IEM Council members, and members for being here this evening for your dedication to advancing the engineering professions. To our friends from across the region, including Indonesia and Singapore, your presence is significant to these occasions. To our sponsors, partners, and industry leaders, your steadfast support throughout the years has been the foundation of our success. By providing resources, opportunities, and standing as trusted associates, you make events like this possible, and we are profoundly grateful. A special thank you to the organizing committee and student helper for crafting a truly memorable evening. While engineers are often known for solving problems and building infrastructures, tonight showcases another side of our professions, how we balance precision with creativity to curate meaningful experiences. From selecting music and dishes to planning every fine detail of this event, this gathering reflects the dedications and responsibility to both our work and moments like this. Our theme this year, Building Resilience Through Climate Actions, highlight the vital role we play in addressing climate change and shaping a resilient future. While engineering is often seen as a tough and demanding field, evening like this remind us of the human aspects, connections, aspirations, and the relationship that strengthen our community. Tonight is not about challenges or deadlines, but about shared stories, friendships, and unity that will bring us together. Thank you for being part of this meaningful evening. Let's enjoy it and create lasting memories. Thank you, everyone.
Our special thanks to Yang Berusaha Engineer Dr. Angela Liu San Chuin, Organizing Chairperson for the IEM Sarawak Annual Dinner 2024. Honored and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dinner is ready to be served. I'll hand you over to the banquet team of Borneo Convention Centre Kuching with their food presentation. Selamat menjamu selera. Bon appetit. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, dinner is ready and served. Selamat menjamu selera. And of course, keeping us company as you enjoy your dinner. Live on stage, please welcome the Harmony Band.
sini bagai terulang lagi kisah yang indah antara kita berdua.
Sehingga di sini tiada berpaling lagi, kita berteman seiring jalan dan sehaluan, sama-sama menjejak mimpi, sama-sama mencari dan menanti segalanya, direstui cinta sejati, sama-sama gunung didaki, sama-sama turun ke lembah sepi, suka duka bersama dirasai.
Mulanya di sini ku kenali dirimu, sehingga kini, sehingga ke akhir waktu.
Akhirnya di sini ku kenali hatimu, sehingga kini kita akan terus berlagu, sama-sama menjejak mimpi, sama-sama mencari dan menanti segalanya, direstui cinta sejati, sama-sama gunung didaki, sama-sama turun ke lembah sepi, suka duka bersama dirasai. Di hadapan kita ada jalan menuju, di kejauhan ada sinar menanti, di penghujung perjalanan ini.
Oh, sambil bernyanyi, menendang senandung yang jatuh, riangnya hati dan indah duniaku.
Sama-sama menjejak mimpi, sama-sama mencari dan menanti segalanya, direstui cinta sejati, sama-sama gunung didaki, sama-sama turun ke lembah sepi, suka duka bersama dirasai.
Ewa.
Seketika itu sepi mencuit hati, hanya suara hujan seakan menyanyi, mendendangkan lagu syahdu. Ketika ku terpegun merenung jauh gambarmu sayangku, terkilan rasa bila kata-katamu kau ucapkan padaku, membuatku terpaku bersama-sama suratmu. Setelah ku baca kini, seolah ku berada dalam mimpi. Titisan demi titisan air mataku jatuh berlinangan. Ku genggam gambarmu dalam pelukan mesra, tak mungkin dapat ku melupakanmu. Sayang, di dalam dunia ini tak mungkin dapat ku cari pengganti dirimu. Oh, mengapa perpisahan yang kau pinta? Janganlah kau lupa satu ketika dulu kita pernah bersama, berjanji dan bercinta. Ternyata tak kau mungkiri setelah janjimu itu, di manakah letak kejujuranmu? Puas sudah kau melukakan, tiada pernah kau meyakinkan hati ini yang selalu mengharapkan kasihmu. Kau biarkan ku melarang, mengemiskan cinta suci. Apa daya, hati ini telah jatuh di lamun cinta. Mengapa aku disiksa? Apakah tujuan dia? Mungkin karena ia pernah dikecewakan cinta. Katakan pada diriku, aku kan menyambut luka. Oh, jangan kau simpan dendammu dan aku jadi mangsanya. Aku cinta kepadamu, hanya itu yang ku tahu. Lupakanlah kenangan pahit, kita bina hidup baru. kisah yang lalu tak akan berulang lagi. Lupakan saja cerita lama, usah dirayu pada yang tak sudi. Janganlah dinanti pada yang telah pergi. Hanya luka lama kan berdarah kembali. Lupakan saja cerita lama, mengapakah itu disebut lagi? Malah yang hendak dikata, sudah suratan takdir menentukan. Kinilah ragam manusia, manis di bibir, pandai bermain lidah, berputar-putar membelitkan kata-kata. Hanya linangan air mata yang menitis pada bayangan di musim lalu. Mengapakah itu disebut lagi?
Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for fame. Some people live for the power, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that a physical thing define what we did. I'm there before, but life is so poor, so full of the supervision. Some people want it all, but I don't, but nothing at all. Feeling you, baby, if I got you, baby. Some people want tamarind, some just want everything. Everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Some people search for a fountain, drops forever young. Oh, some people need the dozen roses, and the only way to prove your love them. Hand me the wall in a silver platter, and what would it be? No one to share with no one who truly cares for me. Some people want it all, but I don't, but nothing at all. Freeing you, baby, if I got you, baby. Some people want tamarind, some just want everything. Everything means nothing if I ain't got you, you, you. if I got you with me, baby. Thank you.
Tinggilah tinggi, tinggi-tinggi burung di awan. Akhirnya kau turun, akhirnya kau turun mencari kawan.
Terbang di awan, turun mari ke dalam taman. Kalau mencari kawan, biarlah padan.
Bukan saja kita kemari, kita bercinta, curahkan rahasia hati ke hati.
Burung tempuan sana sini mencari sarang. Kalau hati dah suka, samalah kita terbang pulang.
Bukan saja kita kemari, kita bercinta, curahkan rahasia hati ke hati. Burung tempuan sana sini mencari sarang. Kalau hati dah suka, samalah kita terbang pulang. Terima kasih.
to the sea. I won't cry, I won't cry, no I won't shed tears just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, yeah. Stand by me, stand by me. Stand, oh. Kata demi kata jalin dengan indah untuk mengatakan maksud hati. Ku beranikan diri untuk memulainya, tapi mengapa bibirku tak dapat bergerak, terasa berat. Hanya hati ini bila ku ingat saat itu. Kami hanya saling terpandang, terdiam terpaku. Oh, bulan hanya dirimu yang menyaksikan segalanya. Oh, bulan tolong adaku katakan padanya, ku cinta dia. terpaku diam seribu bahasa, hilang semua kata terangkaikan. Oh malunya hati ini bila ku ingat saat itu kami hanya saling berpandang terdiam terpaku. Oh bulan hanya dirimu yang menyaksikan segalanya. Oh bulan tolonglah aku katakan padanya ku cinta dia.
Terima kasih. Thank you very much to our singers Malimbran, Lisa, and Tila, along with the Harmony Band. Welcome back, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everyone is enjoying their dinner along with the music thus far. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, may we have the pleasure to invite Yang Berusaha Engineer Stephanie Sim Hui Keng, Chairman of IEM Sarawak, to deliver her speech. Engineer Stephanie Sim, please.
Yang berhormat, Datuk Petinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari bin Tun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, our beloved Premier Sarawak. Yang berhormat, Datuk Amar Prof. Sim, Deputy Premier Sarawak. Yang berusaha, Professor Engineer Dr. Jeffrey Chiang, our President, Institution of Malaysia, all the way from HQ KL. Yang berbahagia Datuk Janang, anak bongsu, IEM Sarawak Immediate Past. Yang berusaha, Engineer Dr. Angelia Liu Sanchun, Organizing Chairman for IEM Sarawak Dinner 2024. Datuk-datuk, datin-datin, Head of Departments, invited guests, fellow engineers, member of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and a warm welcome once again to all of you to this 2024 IEM Sarawak Branch Annual Dinner. It is indeed an honor to stand before you in this esteemed audience as the chairman of Sarawak Branch. Tonight, as we gather under the inspiring theme of Building Resilient Through Climate Action, this theme resonates deeply with the very essence of our profession and underscores the critical role that engineers play in addressing the pressing climate change of our time. We gather not only to celebrate the milestone we have achieved as a community, but also to reflect on the pivotal role we, as engineers, playing in shaping Sarawak's future. Our profession is above privilege and responsibility. Climate change is no longer a distant threat. It's a present reality that demands immediate sustained action. The impact of climate change are being felt across the globe, and Sarawak has no exception. As engineers, we are the architects of progress and the custodian of innovation. Our work has always been rooted in solving problems and building solutions that enhance the quality of life. Today, we are at the forefront of addressing one of the most pressing global challenges of our time, climate change. The UN Sustainable Development Goal 13 calls for action in both climate mitigation and adaptation. I firmly believe that engineers hold the key to turn this aspiration into actionable, resilient solutions. Let us take a moment to review this. Total carbon dioxide emissions are projected to be 41.6 million tons in 2024, up from 40.6 million tons last year. In average, with over 40 million tons released each year at present, the level of CO2 in the atmosphere continues to rise. Well, engineers in the room, ladies and gentlemen, how heavy is 40 million tons? I can hear nail drop now, not even the fork and knife. Right, so let us imagine. A Fortuner weigh about 2 tons. So that is how we relate to the weight of CO2. However, bear in mind, air has occupied more volume than a solid molecule of the object. Therefore, we are contribute to such environment pollutant. So there's a man called Carl Jung, I don't know him, but he's from Swiss. He's a Switzerland psychiatrist and psychoanalyst said, we cannot change anything unless we accept it. So, ladies and gentlemen, for designing energy-efficient infrastructure to embracing renewable energy technologies, our Yang Amat Berhormat Premier has catapulted Sarawak toward a sustainable low-carbon future. Imagine cities with more efficient building standards or industry placing a price on carbon in their investment strategy. There are no longer abstract ideas, but tangible initiatives that we must champion. Preparing for that, climate change is having a profound impact across the globe. Yang Amat Berhormat Sarawak Premier has created ambitious target and policy to mitigate its effect, driving sectors like construction to adopt sustainable practices towards, in Sarawak context, infrastructure investment has become a cornerstone for economic growth and development. However, as the construction sector continues to expand, there is an immediate awareness of its environmental consequences. The construction value chain, I have to slow down a bit because I'm in construction value chain, is responsible for 37% of total carbon emission globally, involving multiple harder-to-abate sectors and needs to accelerate green transition critically. However, this transition must be inclusive, empowering local communities, especially in rural Sarawak. And let us embrace this initiative to design, build, and maintain systems that not only meet today's need, but also resilient for tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, as I look around in this hall tonight, I am inspired by the diversity, expertise, and passion in this room. Together, we have the collective power to turn challenges into opportunities and ideas and actions. We have just received the inaugural report on the implementation of policies and programs in Sarawak, the PCDS Highlights 2023. This comprehensive report documented the key achievement and progress made across the key economic and enable sectors in Sarawak. Thank you, YAB. And I would like to express our deepest gratitude to YAB Premier of Sarawak for his visionary leadership and unwavering support for the engineering community. Your dedication to sustainable development inspires us all. On behalf of IEM Sarawak members, we are here, ready to demonstrating advanced engineering capabilities in green technologies, and our institution is committed to advancing the state direction by embracing the principle of resilience and sustainability. We are uniquely positioned to lead the way in building a future that is not only sustainable, but also resilient to the challenges that lie ahead. As we celebrate our achievement tonight, let us all reaffirm our commitment to future generations. The decision we make today will shape the world that our children and grandchildren will thank us for. Before I conclude, I would like to take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to all the sponsors tonight. And I would like to express our special thanks to organizing chairman, Dr. Angelia Liu, and the entire committee for their exceptional effort in making this event a resounding success. Thank you. This is the largest annual dinner that our institution has ever hosted. And it's truly a memorable night because of all your dedication, hard work, and meticulous planning. Your contribution have not only made this evening possible, but also have set a new benchmark for excellence in event organizing for IEM. In closing, I would like to express my gratitude to each and every one of you for your support and coming for the dinner, especially for my colleagues, my boss, my friends, and all of you in this room. Thank you very much. And to the cause of sustainability, your hard work and your dedication are driving forces behind our progress. Together, we shall build a resilient Sarawak that stands as a beacon of sustainability and innovation. Thank you, and let's enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you very much to Yang Berusaha Engineer Stephanie Sim Hui Kang, Chairman of IEM Sarawak. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may we now have the pleasure to invite Yang Berusaha Professor Engineer Jeffrey Chiang Chung Luin, President of Institution of Engineers Malaysia, to deliver speech. Professor Engineer Jeffrey Chiang, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have two sets of speeches here. One is a long version, one is a short version. I believe you want the short version. But firstly, let me acknowledge the kind presence of our most distinguished guest of honor, the Right Honorable Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari bin Tun Abdul Abang Haji Openg, Premier of Sarawak. I also have a long list of acknowledgements to read, but I believe I skip it. If kind acknowledgement of the guests here, because our organizing chair and our chair lady has already acknowledged you, all the VIP guests. We thank you very much for your kind presence here. A very good evening to all our invited honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate IEM Sarawak branch for organizing this hugely successful gathering of engineers this evening. As our chair lady just mentioned, this is the biggest annual dinner ever held by the branch, even bigger than our HQ annual dinner. Thank you for inviting me as IEM President and our fellow council members present. We are honored to be part of this wonderful occasion this evening. We are honored to have our Premier of Sarawak gracing our event here together with our various state ministers and staff officials state officials to make this indeed a grand event. We thank Yang Mak Berhormat State Premier Dato' Petinggi for his continuous support for IEM, especially so to our Sarawak branch for all their endeavors to boost the profile of engineers in Sarawak. We thank you very much, Dato' Petinggi. Let me start by highlighting an impressive facet of IEM Sarawak branch and its ever-growing membership. Year by year, the IEM Sarawak family expands. Thanks to the outstanding accomplishment and steadfast commitment of IEM Sarawak branch committee, their efforts have drawn engineers from various disciplines, building a vibrant and dynamic engineering community that serve as a source of inspiration for all of us. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are well aware of Sarawak's unique position to lead in climate action due to its rich biodiversity, extensive natural resources, and diverse ecosystem. The region faces distinct climate challenges, including deforestation, rising temperatures, and increasing flood risks. However, Sarawak is also leveraging its resources and strategic planning to build resilience and drive sustainable development. I'm glad that IEM Sarawak branch is heading in an exciting direction. Engineering plays a critical role in addressing climate challenges and fostering sustainable development by providing innovative solutions to reduce environmental impact, mitigate climate change, and enhance resilience. This involves integrating scientific principles and practical applications to create systems, technologies, and practices that align with sustainability goals. As an advocate of sustainable development, I firmly believe engineers are pivotal in advancing the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal, SDG, by aligning their work with the various objectives, as in clean energy, sustainable cities, and climate change. Distinguished and ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to inform that this year IEM headquarters proudly celebrated its 65th anniversary, marking a remarkable milestone in the institution's rich legacy. Reflecting on the theme of my presidential address early this year on ESG as a catalyst for engineering solutions, I am proud to report that IEM has successfully organized 3 major events: our own annual dinner and awards night held on 1st June this year, and then the IEM Convention and Engineering Exhibition 2024 in September at KLCC, Kuala Lumpur. And then the latest one is the CAFIO Conference on ASEAN Federation of Engineering Organization at Sabah International Convention Center just last month. So this event represents our continued commitment to advancing engineering excellence and fostering regional collaboration. I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to IEM Sarawak branch and all our branches for their unwavering support and active participation in making our major events a resounding success. I'm able to report during my first 7-month term of office, I've managed to travel and have dialogue meetings with the various IEM branches, such as Southern Branch, Negeri Sembilan Branch, Melaka Branch, Penang Branch, Kedah Police Branch, Terengganu Branch, Kelantan Branch, and just this morning at Sarawak Branch. I am still owing visit and dialogue with our Pahang Branch next month, as well as Miri Branch, and probably next year to Perak Branch and Sabah Branch. So you can see that we have so many branches all over the states in Malaysia. So I'm going to take my time to visit all of them. So distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, since its establishment in 1968, the IEM Sarawak branch has consistently served the needs and interests of its members. The Sarawak branch committee has worked tirelessly to reach the achievement they have enjoyed today, and for this, both I and IEM Council are incredibly proud and deeply grateful. Before I end my speech, I would like to once again congratulate IEM Sarawak branch for organizing this wonderful dinner event. The annual dinner committee has put in tremendous effort to create an exciting program for us this evening. So I will not take up further of your precious time. My special thanks to IEM Sarawak branch chair lady, Engineer Stephanie Sim Hui King, and my appreciation also goes to the organizing chair, Engineer Dr. Angelina Liu San Chuen. Thank you very much. Let's enjoy this splendid evening together. Shabas.
Terima kasih. Thank you very much to Yang Berusaha Professor Engineer Jeffrey Chiang Chung Luin, President of Institution of Engineers Malaysia, for his address. Honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have something truly special coming up next. Tonight, we are honored to present a special dedication to our guest of honor, the Right Honorable Premier of Sarawak, a song composed and written for our guest of honor by IEM Sarawak's very own member, who is also the past chairman, Engineer Haidil Hali, that reflects our deep appreciation, admiration, and respect for our Right Honorable Premier. Ladies and gentlemen, this song, a tribute to our guest of honor's visionary leadership and the transformative impact it has had on Sarawak, particularly in the fields of infrastructure, innovation, and sustainable development. Our Premier's farsightedness has empowered engineers and industry leaders to shape a Sarawak that is not only modern and connected, but also resilient and sustainable. Under his guidance, Sarawak has become a land of opportunity for engineers, where bold ideas turn into groundbreaking projects and where the harmony between progress and environmental stewardship is a top priority. The roads we build, the energy we harness, and the communities we connect all reflect his belief in the power of engineering to uplift lives and secure a better future for our people. More than a song, it is a celebration of progress, a journey fueled by leadership, determination, and a vision for a stronger, more connected Sarawak. Ladies and gentlemen, debuting and perform for the very first time this evening, here is Sarawak Forward.
Lush green forest to the shining sea, Sarawak rises with vision clear and free. In the heart of Borneo, our future takes flight. With technology and progress, we shine so bright. Sarawak forward, together we stand, building our future hand in hand. With Premier's vision, we reach for the sky. For Sarawak's glory, we rise, we rise. In every village, every city's light, our roads and bridges, magnificent sight, water and power to every home we bring. Enhancing life, let the progress sing. Sarawak forward, together we stand. for the skies, for Sarawak's glory. We rise, we rise. Sarawak forward, together we stand, building our future hand in hand. With premier's vision, we reach for the skies, for Sarawak's glory. We rise, we rise. Sarawak forward, together we stand, building our future hand in hand. With premier's vision, we reach for the skies, for Sarawak's glory. We rise, we rise.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives us great pleasure to now invite our guest of honor, the Right Honorable Dato' Petinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari bin Tun Dato' Abang Haji Openg, to deliver his speech. The Right Honorable Dato' Petinggi, please.
Thank you very much. I thought they wanted me to come up to sing. Yang berhormat Saudara Datuk Amar Profesor Datuk Sim, Timbalan Premier Sarawak. Yang berhormat Datuk Julaihi, Minister of Utility and Telecommunications. Yang berhormat our State Secretary, Datuk Muhammad Abu Bakar. Yang berhormat Saudara Datuk Engineer Aidil Lariwu, Deputy Minister of Infrastructure. Yang berusaha Profesor Engineer Jeffrey Chiang Chung Luin, Presiden Institute of Engineers Malaysia. Yang berusaha Engineer Stephanie Sim Hui Keng, Chairman IM Sarawak. Yang berusaha Engineer Dr. Angelia Liu San Chun, Organizing Chairlady. Ahli-ahli yang berhormat, seterusnya Def-Def jemputan, ketua jabatan, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan warga jurutera yang saya hormati sekalian. Pertama, saya ingin hendak mengucapkan setinggi penghargaan dan terima kasih kepada IM Sarawak kerana sekali lagi menjemput saya untuk bersama-sama pada malam ini, dan seterusnya memberi saya perhormatan untuk berkongsi idea dan juga hala tuju pembangunan Sarawak ke arah 2030 dan seterusnya beyond 2030. I understand that this theme this year is building resilience through climate action, which seem to be in line with our agenda in our development plan. I noticed that even your screen ada hidrogen sana. I notice hydrogen and renewable energy. Also, it depicts our effort to promote solar energy. And this indeed is a testament that our engineers in Sarawak are also very innovative, and they are together to look to our future. Tonight, I want to share with you on the question of climate change and our effort to mitigate carbon emission and to find solution to climate change. And three, of course, the role of engineers. Talking about climate change, we have to really seriously look into how to mitigate and find solution to climate change. As we are gathering tonight here, COP29 just concluded their conference in Baku, Azerbaijan. I was not able to attend because of our dune sitting, but I got friends who attended the COP29, and they gave me what happened to that meeting. Number one, they acknowledge that climate change is very serious now. Number two, the effects of this climate change on the world economy, even to the extent of our survival. Number three, the question of financing, the cost involved in tackling this climate change. For Sarawak, we have our post-COVID-19 development strategy where we emphasize on the question of environmental sustainability as one of the three pillars, besides economic prosperity as well as social inclusivity. Now, having identified sustainability as our pillar, one of the pillars, we have to have action in order to have policies that will balance between GDP, economic growth, and also the question of sustainability. And I'm glad to say here that for the past 5 years, because we started 2021 up to 2024, we have documented what we have achieved so far in the post-COVID-19 strategy highlights as at 2023. Of course, we haven't included the 2024, and 2024 is a time for us to review what has been done for the past 4 years, and based on the data that we have achieved so far, it becomes a foundation for us to look at the next phase of PCDS towards 2030. Ladies and gentlemen, when we documented this data, it becomes data to be shared by all, including engineers, planners, and policy makers, and the community at large, so that it is a real document stating what we have done and the result of what we have done, while at the same time perhaps we have to make certain adjustment towards the year 2030. Reason being, the assumption is different now. because of what we have done for the past 4 years, and therefore there are variations in terms of our assumption. Example, 2021, we didn't know that we are able to build the roads that we have achieved so far. The roads plus the bridges. And number two, we are not sure on the part of financing. But so far, thank God, we have achieved it. We have built the roads. With the figure, there's so many thousand kilometers. We have built bridges, 16 bridges within 5 years. It's a record. And dia punya jambatan pun bukan small jambatan. All a long jambatan. Batang Lupa alone, we have 3 bridges. And the longest is, of course, Batang Lupa, the 7 kilometer bridge. And we have in Mukah division, we have Batang Lasa, we have Palo. You go to Bintulu, you have the San Francisco Bridge in Bintulu. And of course, Marudi, 16 altogether. And it cost us 12 billion ringgit. Using our own Sarawak money. You know, when Julahi was the deputy minister, then when we have all this pecah tanah, people thought that just pecah tanah. I don't think Abang Jo can do it. You know, quite true, because the finance is so huge. But I managed to do it with our own finance. Having said that, now we are tackling climate change. You know very well that I have introduced hydrogen as a solution to replace fossil fuel. I started before I became your premier, before I became your CM. I was deputy CM, Adnan was CM. I told Adnan I want to go to Germany to engage with Air Liquide just to explore how to produce clean energy. And from, like you, engineers, your readings, according to scientists, hydrogen is the cleanest fuel. And I remember in school, water is hydrogen, H2O. Hydrogen and oxygen, the 2 molecules. And I just try to find out how can you split the 2. That's why I went to Germany, Air Liquide, and asked them that maybe one day public transport will be using water. They kept quiet. You know, the engineers that I met kept quiet. As I used to tell this story, when I was about to come back, they gave me a model car powered by hydrogen. Then I asked them, why didn't you tell me yesterday? But we know you are not an engineer, but how come you know about this hydrogen? So that's how it started. And after that, I cari-cari lah the car using hydrogen. So I brought Tan Sri Aziz with me together with Dr. Jo Chan, because Jo Chan was chairman of Science Apps, our digital company. And we went to Paris, because from the Google, I saw that there are taxis in Paris using hydrogen. So I went to Paris, and we tried to find the station that provide hydrogen to the taxis. We went around and we went, pakai Waze using our apps, telephone. Finally, we found one near Eiffel Tower. Then we went there, we saw the station that provides the taxis, the cars with hydrogen. Some people say it's very generous. Then I asked myself, how come this Paris authority allows hydrogen right at the tourism spot near Eiffel Tower? Meaning it is not dangerous. That's how I said I came back. Cari-carilah. Then we asked SAB to have a prototype plant of hydrogen. We, we tried to have a sort of model, and we have the buses using hydrogen. Until today, it's still okay. And the federal government, through BMW, they were supposed to provide Toyota Mirai to Putrajaya, 5 units. But then Putrajaya got no hydrogen. So they sent it to us in Sarawak. So we got free Toyota Mirai just because we got hydrogen. So in other words, in terms of technology, we are a bit advanced on the use of this hydrogen. Now, talking about hydrogen, it is part of our roadmap towards renewable energy. And we are very fortunate that we have our renewable energy through hydro, which we are going to migrate also to floating solar. As you know, I just came back from Abu Dhabi. They are doing feasibility study between Mazda and SEB to install 1 gigawatt, 1,000 megawatt of power from floating solar in Murun. And apart from that, we have gas, which become a feedstock for low carbon energy. In other words, we have the resources to provide green energy to our industries. Once we have this green energy, meaning your products are green. Then, having said about energy, you go for your building. We have to have green building, GBI, Green Building Index. And we hope that our cities are smart cities with green buildings. Of course, I know you are going towards BIM. That is the building information modeling as part of the process for you to save energy. At the same time, build buildings that are green friendly. Because there are a lot of technologies around, even your roof or your wall, you can superimpose with the latest panel. And I think that is going to be the future. And apparently Abu Dhabi is doing to do that. They call it Mazda City and Smart City. Less usage of energy, but using renewable energy. And there, they have done one solar panel that produced 2 gigawatt. 2 gigawatt. Of course, dia punya radiant solar right to the panel, and they have very smart panel. And with that 2 gigawatt, they use that energy to have a device for desalination. of water. Air masin jadi air tawar, using that energy, and that water is used to green Abu Dhabi, my new desert, padang pasir, you know. Now a lot of trees because they got water and also minerals, and they don't have rivers. They depend on ocean. But then they have this process, and they with cheap energy, conversion of water, desalination, and padang pasir become green. When I see that, Sarawak lain, a lot of green, a lot of trees, and under PCDS document that we have achieved, now we have planted additional 35 million trees already in Sarawak. This is part and parcel of our greening program, and all this will transform our economy and also a part of our agenda to add value to our resources. That's where we need people to do it. People who know about solar engineering, people who know about, renewable energy, people who know about construction, people who know about how to convert water into hydrogen. We want people to know how to build smart cities, who can produce smart public transport, everything smart. So, I teropong lah. One of the people yang boleh tolong itu ialah engineers. You are the people who can help the government to transform this. It's engineers. Even my revenue, I call it revenue re-engineering. I use the word re-engineering there in terms of trying to get fund, to get extra income. Now the first phase of our PCDS, we have achieved it. My revenue engineering has brought about results. Otherwise, the World Bank wouldn't categorize us as high income. Now the World Bank say Sarawak is a high income country. Why? I have re-engineered how to raise fund, how to raise money. Thank God. Since 2021, dia naik macam ini. Up to 2024. This year, 14 billion, a record-breaking revenue. 2023 was 13.3 billion. Today is 14 billion. So much so, civil servant, you got your SSPA, your new scheme. Tengok seperti just like this dah. You have your SSPA, revision of your salary among the civil service. I add again to that SSPA. The lowest grade additional 400, then 500, 600, up to 700. Engineers in JKR, sudah ada extra allowance. That is monthly, monthly, above your SSPA. Because I have done the re-engineering in terms of revenue. Lepas itu kasih bonus pula. Bonus 2 bulan. Federal servant, civil servant also get it. They got the federal bonus And Sarawak also give them bonus, extra 700. See? Because of the re-engineering exercise. I hope the engineers will do the re-engineering exercise to produce, to make Sarawak as a smart Sarawak. That is our objective in the future. Lastly, I would like to express my appreciation to all of you for your hard work and also for your ideas. Let us work together for the future of Sarawak. And I want to share with you what we are going to do between 2025 to 2030. Number one, we will inject 100 billion ringgit to the economy between 5 years. And we have 3 strategic projects to be done. One is new deep sea port in Kuching. This port will be different from other port. I am sure you have been to Shanghai and you have been to Rotterdam, and our port will be smart port. And you know, Kuching, very shallow. Tanjung Port, very shallow. But I have a solution to that. And I will share with you later. A lot of engineering work to be done. A lot of engineering work to be done. Plus, hydraulic engineer we need. Hydraulic engineer. We need hydraulic engineer who are very smart or who are well versed in hydraulic engineering, especially water system, and also, how to buat pulau lah. Now I indicate to you already. That is a big project because it also involves gas terminal. And when to talk about gas, you are talking about piping. We need engineers also there in piping, distribution of gas. And another strategic project that we want to do between now and 2030 is our international airport. Is using our own money. Dulu orang lain tunggu KL lah. But I can't. But we are so fortunate. The moment I announced it last year, then there is already a private sector interest to invest. Meaning our risk will be less, spread out, and private sector is coming to invest in that particular project. In other words, it's going to be public-private. Once you get the airport, thank God, hopefully next month we finalize sale and purchase agreement of Must Swing. We are going to own our airline. You got the aircraft, you got the airline, you got your own airport. Then we can go and promote Sarawak for the business community as well as for tourism. Once, people come, the business investor will come, you got your energy, you got the aircraft, you got the airport, you got a good airport. The whole ecosystem is there in Sarawak. And we can be competitive with the other destination. So that is going to be done between 2035, while we continue with our water supply and power generation. We have to cover the whole state of Sarawak with electricity and water, besides telecommunication. And this telecommunication also involves satellite. And the federal government has identified Sarawak as a launching pad for satellite. Maknanya we need aerospace engineer. Now we need aerospace engineer. That's why University ICAT will provide faculty of aerospace engineering with the postgraduate together with Centec and the other agencies for us to train our aerospace engineer. Maybe we also need aircraft engineer to produce balloon. We produce our own balloon. You know, it's just a component lah. Sayap, the wing, maybe the tail, the fuselage, all that related, where you can provide the component for us to assemble aircraft. With that, the future of aerospace engineers are there. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is a brief direction for us for the next 5 years of PCDS. And I'm sure it cannot be completed once we start this project by 2030. It may go beyond 2030, 2035. So of course, there are people to continue. I do not know whether I'm there or not, but we have people who are trained to continue with our journey and make Sarawak prosperous and peaceful country in Malaysia. With that, I wish you all the luck, and I wish to congratulate Engineer Dr. Angela Liu for, I was told, the biggest dinner, bigger than the national one. Congratulations to you. And the government will give you support in whatever activities you do. With that, thank you very much, and I wish you all the best.
Terima kasih. Thank you very much, sir. Please remain on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, may we also invite all our distinguished guests from the main table to join and accompany the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak to symbolically launch our Gala Night, Building Resilience Through Climate Action. For the symbolic launch of our Gala Night, ladies and gentlemen, we invite the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak to the left-hand side of the stage where the globe is. Sir, if you will, we will count down from 3. Please touch the globe that will ignite a multimedia presentation. I hope everyone is ready. In 3, 2, 1, Right Honourable Datuk Petinggi, please.
Let's talk about global emissions and global warming.
Over the past few weeks, we've been reporting extensively on the heat waves that have hit large areas of Europe, the United States, and parts of Asia.
The United Nations wants countries to declare a climate emergency to lift the sense of urgency in combating global warming.
The hardest of those states was Johor, where some 18,000 people are still seeking refuge at temporary shelters.
In Sarawak, we believe. That's why the Sarawak government took a bold step to produce hydrogen. We want to really become a clean energy supplier. That is Sarawak's position. I'm sure Malaysia is the same. Sarawak's leadership in renewable energy. Sarawak menjadi a smart wilayah with the smart people that look after the environment.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, from global challenges to ASEAN shared struggles and Sarawak's bold initiatives. This is a story of impact and action. It reminds us that climate change is not a distant issue. It's here affecting us all, and Sarawak's leadership in green energy and climate action shows what's possible when we act decisively. Let this inspire us tonight to build a more sustainable, resilient future together. Again, we kindly request our guest of honor to remain on stage for the presentation of Climate Action Leadership Award. Ladies and gentlemen, the Climate Action Leadership Award is a tribute to organizations that are setting the standard for environmental responsibility. These are the trailblazers of who have stepped up to act, showing that industries can lead the change in reducing emissions, innovating for a greener future, and inspiring others to follow their example. Let us now celebrate this leadership as we unveil the recipient of this distinguished award. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this award is Symbolic Sendirian Berhad. And we can invite representative from Symbolic to receive the award of Climate Action Leadership from our guest of honor, the Right Honorable Premier of Sarawak. Congratulations, Symbolic. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite Yang Berusaha Engineer Stephanie Sim Hui Kang, Chairman of IEM Sarawak Branch, to present our guest of honor, the Right Honorable Datuk Petinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zohari, Tun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, Premier of Sarawak, with a special souvenir which contains the lyric to the song that was written specially for the Right Honorable Premier of Sarawak. Thank you very much. We now invite our guests of honor, along with all our distinguished guests, to kindly return to their seats. Terima kasih. How about another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for our guests of honor? Honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, dinner continues, and as you enjoy dinner, you may direct your attention to the screen, for we'll be showing you the video or multimedia presentation of our Climate Action Leadership Award winner. Let's roll BT.
Energy. We subsist on it. Everything around us requires it. Industrial development has demanded more energy in the last 100 years than the entire history of human civilization accumulatively. We have become mainly reliant on coal and fossil fuels to meet the enormity of everyday demands. A reliance that has had dire consequences on our planet and its occupants. A reliance that requires change. At Symbolic, we've changed the way we view and do things. And this change has given birth to a solution. That solution is biomass. Using waste product as an alternate form of fuel was just a matter of time. And so it began. The mass production of wood pellets, for which we've invested time, expertise, and resources to build up our biomass infrastructure. Consistent with our zero-waste philosophy, today we gather timber waste and harvest trees from our sustainable ITPs, all of which are fully certified to produce world-class pellets of superior quality and maximum efficacy. Why? Because wood pellets can burn as hot as coal. Wood pellets can equal the energy output of gas and oils. It's sustainable and renewable. It's cost-effective and low in emissions. Even better, biomass also stimulates socio-economic growth and spurs stronger income generation for smallholders. In short, biomass is a huge leap in the right direction. Tree 1 Mega Pellet, our plant in Bintulu, has become a blueprint for a better tomorrow. It is a symbol of our pursuit for a greener planet. Built as a high-tech plant and research center, Tree 1 Mega Pellet obtained the prestigious and EU-recognized Sustainable Biomass Partnership SBP certification in March 2023. The SBP is a certification system for woody biomass that demonstrates that the biomass is both legally and sustainably sourced, in line with the circular economy of emissions by sourcing raw materials from our own certified forest plantations and producing a greener fuel source. We offset our production emissions, enabling us to achieve net zero status. The world needs a sustainable alternative energy source, and biomass is just that. It is time for a future refueled. Samling, standing tall, standing for all.
There you have, ladies and gentlemen, the multimedia presentation from the Climate Action Leadership Award winner. Honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we come together not just to celebrate our achievements, but to reaffirm a commitment that transcends projects and boundaries, a commitment to our planet, our future, and the generations to come. As engineers, IEM Sarawak holds a unique responsibility. Their work shapes that shapes the world we live in, from the roads we drive on to the energy we consume. But with that power comes an even greater duty to ensure that our progress does not come at the expense of the environment we depend on. The IEM Sarawak Climate Action Pledge is not just words on paper, it is a call to action, a promise that every one of us will rise to the challenge of climate change with resilience, innovation, and determination. It is a pledge to embrace sustainability, to design with responsibility, and to lead with compassion for the environment and all who inhabit it. Ladies and gentlemen, we now invite IEM Sarawak's main committee onto the stage to pledge. And ladies and gentlemen, we also invite all engineers to wear your muffler. Put on your muffler. And if you will, to all engineers, please be upstanding. We invite all engineers to rise with your muffler on. All the engineers. Wow, look at this room filled with engineers. Make sure you have your muffler on. I reckon engineer Stephanie will be leading the pledge.
Angkat tangan. We read together. We, the engineers of Sarawak, pledge to design and build sustainability to protect our planet. Drive innovation for renewable and green energy. Promote resilience against climate change. Champion accountability through sustainable practices. Together, we will build resilience through climate action. And lead Sarawak toward a clean and sustainable future. Turun tangan.
Thank you very much. A round of applause. And as we pledge tonight, ladies and gentlemen, let us remember this is more than a promise. It is a legacy. Together, as engineers, as leaders, and as Sarawakians, we are the custodians of the future. Let us stand united, unwavering in our resolve to protect our home and to inspire change. Mind you, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we will flash it on screen. The QR code displayed is for our engineers to scan and pledge your commitment to climate action. The form will remain open until midnight tonight. Let's hear it for the engineering community, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to IAM Sarawak Main Committee. We invite everyone back seated. Oh, by the way, if you haven't already know, we have got some wonderful prizes up for grabs via our lucky draw later on, all right? Among others, prizes to be won, we have got an electric vehicle charger. That is very handy. EV charger up for grab. PlayStation 5 for the younger engineers. And of course, the newly launched iPhone 16. And many other prizes up for grabs. But for now, let's continue to enjoy our dinner as we have got our band next, who are ready to keep us entertained. Ladies and gentlemen, on stage, please welcome the Chipta.
World